Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to him, the blessed one, the exalted one, the fully enlightened one. 礼敬世尊，阿罗汉正等正觉者。Okay, today we go on continue on this Dhammapada twins, Yamaka Waka, and then is Dhammapada 13 and 14. So in the big book, in this by Dr. K. Sri Dhammananda, this Dhammapada, that is page 52 in my book. I don't know your 52 alone. Okay. So we will see this Pali and then English and also Chinese. We have a Chinese one. So last pierces the hearts of the undeveloped, but not those of the developed. Yatha garang dukchang nang uti samati vichati. Ewang abhavitang chittang rago samati vichati. This is Dhammapada 13. So the next one, 14. Yatha garang suchanang uddhi na samati vichati. Ewang subhavitang chittang rago na samati vichati. Yeah. There is abhavitang, not developed, not cultivated. So here, even as rain penetrates an ill-kept house, so does lust penetrate an undeveloped mind. Even as rain does not penetrate a well-kept house, so does lust not penetrate a well-developed mind. So 中文的话，这个是芦草哦，应该是读芦的，是不是读芦？你有没有中文的？13啊，13，不认识，这个是不认识。他说盖物，出什么？出肉。那么为鱼清肉，未经修养的心为汤浴穿透。Last time they used the we call what? Straw. Yeah. The straw that they make it into mats, then they make into a house roof also. But in Malaysia we use what atap. Atap in also Thailand and Southeast Asia actually we use atap. Palm leaf. Yeah, palm leaf or even this coconut leaf, so they can use it. So in India, so they usually, talking here is actually northern part, so they don't have this atap, so they have that kind of straw. Like, so if they pack it not nicely, so there are holes. So when the rain comes, so then the water will penetrate into it. So this is the meaning. And then the 14th one. 如草盖物精密，语不能侵肉，已经修养的心不为汤浴入侵。If well affected, so then the rain come, it won't go into the house. So just like our mind, if not developed, then easily lust, hatred, or delusion will come, and then we suffer. Actually, according to not develop this mind, not train this mind. So what is the story behind this one? So meditating for the sake of the Nanda. Okay. Nanda, when you talk about Nanda, then you know this Nanda, there are so many Nanda. So this Nanda is related to Buddha. Nanda is the Buddha half.
Is it Mahapajapati's son?
Yes. He is half brother of Buddha, Nanda. So once the Buddha was reciting residing at the Veluwana monastery in Rajagaha. So that time Buddha was in Rajagaha. Rajagaha bây giờ tôi đi kêu southern thì tiếng Veluwana bây giờ chủ lĩnh chính sở. So this place, when we talk about Veluwana monastery, Rajagaha, his father King Suddhodana repeatedly sent messenger to the Buddha requesting him to visit the city of Kapilavastu. So that was very early part of the Buddha's after his enlightenment. So that time, so Buddha was still in the south because he got his enlightenment under the Bodhi tree in Buddha Gaya. So very close to Rajagaha. You know, Buddha Gaya, Rajagaha King.
Yeah.
But
So-
Rajagaha is under Bimbisara.
It's
Yeah.
still in Bimbisara's
Yeah.
kingdom.
Oh.
And
Rajagaha.
then the Buddha Gaya also is a hope because
So it's not
Yeah.
his kingdom.
yeah, it's his kingdom.
No,
His
Because
kingdom.
it's
is
not
quite big.
Suddhodana kingdom.
No. Because
No,
Suddhodana is
Suddhodana.
in the north,
Oh.
and then it's Kapilavastu.
Mm.
It's actually a small kingdom, just like a small state. So lang Malaysia may sultan and you know. It's actually it's not a big country. It's a small state. So his father King Suddhodana repeatedly sent messenger to the Buddha requesting the Buddha to visit the city of Kapilavastu. Sent many messengers. Ilang kiwa sige lai. But why this messenger sent so many messengers? One by one was actually after listening to the Buddha's sermon, preaching, then become monk.
They never went
And
back.
then they don't want to go back, and then they keep silent
Mm.
until one, you know.
So this
Kaludai.
This is Yamakawaga. This is before Buddha came back for the first time.
Not yet.
Not yet
Yeah.
come back.
Because
Not yet.
father requesting him to
So
go back.
this is before the Buddha performed miracle.
No. Yeah, when he went back that time, later he performed the twins miracle to convert his clansmen and his father also. So King Suddhodana repeatedly sent messengers to the Buddha requesting him to visit the city of Kapilavastu. So accordingly, the Buddha made the journey in the company of a large number of arahants. So finally, the one who actually persuaded Buddha to take the journey to visit, who is the one?
Kaludai.
Who?
Kaludai, yeah, good
Kaludai,
friend.
oh, yeah, very famous. This arahant also.
He's a good friend,
because
childhood
he-
friend.
No.
Yeah, so he later also become a monk and then become an arahant, but he remember to inform Buddha to persuade Buddha to go back to see his father. Yeah. So then when the Buddha decided to go, then many arahants, the time was 1,000 over, because he already converted many on the journey. 记得吗？他开始的时候
三
渡了
个
五比丘。
三个加色就
加些就
1000
1000个了，3个，the three three Kasapa,
Sapa.
Nadi Kasapa, Gaya Kasapa, another Uruvela Kasapa. So 300, 500, 200, all 1,000, and then the Yasa with the friends together 60, I think. No,
Is it? How
they
many?
have one group of the
Yeah.
So over 1,000, yeah. 1,000 to 2,000 arahant. So they all follow the Buddha. So the Buddha made the journey in the company of a large number of arahants. On arrival at Kapilavastu, today we go to Nepal, the southern, part of Nepal, border of India. So he related the Vesantara Jataka to the assembly of his relatives. So when Buddha reached Kapilavastu, and then he told the story of Vesantara Jataka.
Oh,
Vesantara Jataka is
this is last.
his previous last birth. 他做很大的布施的。
嗯
做什么布施啊？布施他的太太，布施他的国土，布施他的儿子、他的女儿，全部。You understand what I say?
No, not
He
that.
have already. I mean, he actually donate, the one
The wife, the
to
son.
to a Brahmin who
Oh.
asked the wife and then asked his kingdom and then asked the son and the daughter. So he donate whoever asked from him.
Yeah, in Sri Lanka
Oh.
now is Sanghabu, the king.
Sri Sanghabu.
Mhm.
Sri Sanghabu. So that story, Buddha related that to the, his relative, Vesantara Jataka, because of the wife actually,
Oh, Yasoda.
Yasodhara. Because Yasodhara actually, so Buddha actually converted these relatives and then went to the king there for lunch. The palace there for lunch. And then Yasodhara didn't come out.
Okay.
She just didn't come out. 一步出来,
Mhm.
a wife.
Yeah.
So then Buddha go inside to see her
Yeah.
and then talk about this Vesantara Jataka and so on. There are many stories. Sometimes it's a little bit.
Oh, because I thought that when Buddha asked something about the wife and the father said that she gave up jewelry, sleep on the floor, and clothes like also white. And
Yes,
then
yes.
Buddha explained that this is not the first
First time.
She
Yes.
is my wife, and then
Ah.
Kinari Jataka,
Yeah,
Kinara
yeah.
Jataka.
Yeah. Because the wife follow what actually the Bodhisattva when he was practicing, the Bodhisattva to want to attain Buddhahood that time. So the wife heard about his practice, so she also followed, wearing the robes and cut off his hair and then
Sleep on the
live
floor.
very simple life and so on. So father say that you see so faithful your wife that actually towards you and so on. Then Buddha relate this story, say that it's not the first time.
Not just this life.
In the previous life
Previous
also she was so faithful
Following.
and so on. So he relate this Vesantara Jataka to the assembly of his relatives on the second day. So the first day and then now second day. So he entered the city where he recited the verse beginning with Utitte Napamajaya. So this is the Gatha, I think. So there is one should arise and not be unmindful. Or actually, this is the one that Buddha told his father. Why the father say, oh please, don't go to Pintapata because this is not our tradition. Father 看这个 Buddha 啦，去
Go for alms.
Pintapata 啦，伊讲 stop，叫伊stop 啦。佢講咧，咱人啊做王嘅這邊啊 tradition 啊，無人去甲人偷食。Then Buddha said, this is our parampara. Parampara means our tradition. So Buddha said, our tradition means our Buddha's tradition. Every Buddha came also go for alms. Then sometimes people invite he also accept, but otherwise he go for alms. So then this actually that time when the king Suddhodana standing in front of him, so he talked to this king. These words. 在那边的时候了，那个 king 他讲给他听 ，one should arise and should not be unmindful。那么在他听了这个 gatha after he listened to this gatha, he attained the first Sotapan enlightenment. The king also is very meritorious person. You see, can stand there just to listen this gatha and attain Arahat, the Sotapan. So his father attained Sotapatti upon listening to this verse. On the arrival of the palace, so of course then invite him to come the next day, the second day, to the palace for alms, for dana. So the Buddha recite another verse beginning with Dhammam Chare Sucharitam. So that is one should practice Dhamma. So this one, and then the king attained Sakadagami. 他布施了，他那个国王哦，布施在第二天的时候，那么那佛陀讲这个法句经呢，开头语这个，他听了他证第二果。
Well, he probably already have a lot of miracles
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
the
yeah.
father.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, because the Buddha want to, come into that family, so he see before who is his father, who is his mother, 已经看了他的父亲是谁，他母亲是谁，他不能够随便乱进去一个没有修行的，不咩啊，这个人啊，common people 啦。Unless you must at least keep 5 precepts 啊，那个pure 啊，so 做一法的。So then father become a Sakadagami. One to practice the Dhamma and so on. The king attained Sakadagami. After the almsgiving, he narrate the Chanda Kinara Jataka. So then Buddha talking about Jataka. Jataka 就是本身经嘛，这前世他的出世的故事。Jataka again, with reference to the virtues of the Rahula's mother. Because Rahula's mother on the second day 冇出來了。你講啊是講我有virtue啊，Buddha 來找我。So 安尼看咧，然後 Buddha 去找，because 你講對講好 many life 啦，故事。So after almsgiving, narrate the Chanda Kinara Jataka with reference to the virtues of the Rahula's mother, who had been the Buddha's wife before his renunciation. Not in this life only, but before in the previous life. So on the third day, so first day, second day, third day, 第三天。The marriage of Prince Nanda, look at continue. This occasion 呢，这个 Prince Nanda 这个故事呢，难陀就是呢 half brother 了，是他的姨母，他阿姨呀，阿姨也没有，一囝来。
But they born same time because how can?
I think so,
Yeah.
almost.
Because
他
Mahapajapati
两个都是
nurse
差不多的。
Yeah, they thought the baby
Yeah, and then-
nurse, yeah.
呀，那是和叶姨母啊，他这个Buddha 给这个姨母照顾的，吃喝奶的。So on the third day, the marriage of Prince Nanda, the step brother of the Buddha, was being celebrated. So that day actually 是講咧Nanda 係結做波嘅日子啦。So the Buddha went to the Nanda's house for alms and handed his alms bowl to the Prince Nanda. So Buddha 食飽嘅時陣呢，伊隻伊撥啦就向 Nanda。Then Nanda very respect 伊這個 Buddha 啦，所以伊點啦伊行，Buddha 行伊對行。So in that way, he followed the Buddha, taking the bowl. Buddha said bowl. So the prince had to follow the Buddha because it would have been disrespectful to return the bowl. 伊就講，哎呀，香港無禮數啦，然後伊教我咧，我教佢就對啊，所以對啦，咁我冇得掉。Maybe up to where then Buddha will take back this bowl. But then Buddha just ignore and then continue to go on. Then he just follow until go to the rest place where in the forest. So then the bride Prince Dhammapada Kalyani， 那么他的未婚妻呀、在那边看到南的跟着佛陀一直走啊，他在那边一直叫难陀回来，难陀回来。有，睇到我這個告訴我，伊就咧 palace of balcony there say Nanda come back, Nanda come back. So went for alms. Is that brother? So the Buddha went to Nanda's house for alms and handed his alms bowl to the Prince Nanda. Then the Buddha departed without taking back the bowl. So the prince had to follow the Buddha because it would had been respectful to return both. So the bride Princess Dhammapada Kalyani, seeing the prince following the Buddha, rushed forth and cried out to the prince to come back soon at the monastery. The prince was admitted into the order as a bhikkhu. 这个故事你们听过了哈 You understand, no?
Yeah, but I don't know. Usually it's depend on him. He's the one who asked the Buddha to ordain or
No, Buddha asked him, "You want to become monk?" Then he
and
said
he cannot
yes.
say no.
He think that he's respectful to say no.
Those days they didn't have to get like if you are unmarried, get permission from your parents, or if you're married already, get permission from your
Yeah,
wife.
because-
So
Those
this one
days,
before, not yet.
before the
Because
rule.
only
When Ayah still not yet.
when this Rahula
Yeah.
case, after that only, then the Buddha laid down that you have to get the permission from your parents. Before that, no. You can
Because I
yeah.
thought that has to be a free of debt to no debt, right?
Of course, that time also no Vinaya to say
Yeah.
asking about this thing yet.
Are you a human?
No.
Yeah.
Because when slowly incident happen,
Mhm.
and then one by one this law coming in.
Oh, added the rules.
Otherwise, it's not simply just Buddha put this one cannot and then that cannot in that way. 有一些故事啊发生了，事件发生了之后，佛陀才说从现在起呢不可以这样子。So the prince admitted into the order. So Buddha asked him, "Do I 做回小哦？" 你講OK 啦，剃頭咯。So later the Buddha moved into the monastery at Jetapat in Savatthi. So actually this Kapila Vastu to Jetavana is also on the northern part. In the northern part,
It's not that close one day. Even
Yeah,
the
it's
car
not-
is like
Yes.
4.
You have to walk for quite distant. 你记得哦，那个在比罗卫国要到呢那个舍卫城呢是相当一个地方来的。I think that time maybe they have to take a few days. Yeah, a few days.
This 1 week.
But it's on the northern part. So then Buddha returned to Jetavana monastery.
This time Jetavana is already built up.
Yeah, because it's Jeta here. He's talking about. So then knowing, let's see, admitted into the order as a bhikkhu. Later the Buddha moved into the monastery at Jetapat in Savatthi. So while reciting there, Nanda was discontented and half-hearted and found little pleasure in the life of the monks. So later he was very, disappointed and then discontented, even 不满足了，那么也不想
心不定了。
不想要做和尚，don't want to become monk. So half-hearted 已经一半的心退了。那么这样呢，就表现，我不要做和尚了，我要还俗，I want to return back. So he wanted to return to the life of a householder because he kept remembering the words of the Princess Dhammapada Kalyani, imploring him to return soon. Because 他在那边出家，他不是真正要出家的，他是那佛陀问他了，他才没办法。那么出家了之后呢，都是想到呢，他的未婚妻就叫他说回来，有没有？那么这样呢，他都没有心坐长，坐下去都是听到那个声音，那么没有就是眼睛就是看到他了，所以这样呢，他就是不想做。Knowing this， 那么 the Buddha by supernormal power showed Nanda the beautiful female devas of the Tower Timsa who were far prettier than Princess Dhammapada Kalyani. So when he was no more hard to become monk, so always say I want to disrobe, I want to disrobe. So then later people, I mean the monks reported this one to the Buddha, and then Buddha called him, come, asked him why. So he said that he don't want to become a monk anymore because he was always thinking about his
Wife.
not wife yet.
Wife to be.
No, I know they're celebrating wedding.
Yeah, but not
Oh,
yet.
not yet.
So the beautiful lady. So and then Buddha say, okay. So let's go for a trip. Then Buddha say, con năm khi chạc sinh chạc tương lai rồi cả lại con ai thao cả xe san. So 但是带他们去走一下，那么回来他说不要还数了。OK， 那么男的我说，那么佛陀怎么样啊？佛陀带他去go to the Tower Dim Sum Heaven. The story talking about， 带了一帮那些和尚跟难陀一起，好像是跟难陀罢了
难陀罢了
罢了没有其他和尚。那么他们那个 Buddha and Nanda actually they flew over a piece. They saw a piece of land was burned. The forest was burned, and then there was a female monkey. He saw that monkey. Oh, it's very ugly, and then was burned the body. And then later Buddha took him up to the Deva there. The Deva, the beautiful lady Deva, Devi, was so beautiful. Then Buddha asked him about who is much beautier.
More beautiful, who is more beautiful?
Prettier. So the monkey or your wife? Then of course he said, yeah, monkey cannot compare to this wife. But then Buddha compared, then say that the Deva and the monkey or the
wife.
The wife.
Yes.
Yes.
Look like monkey.
Then he said that the wife is just like the monkey. That cannot compare to the Deva, David there. 天女，仙女。我说呢，仙女跟人比一下，真的没有得比。仙女这么漂亮，世间的人怎么样漂亮也比不上。所以呢，那个时候佛陀跟他什么 ？Then Buddha said, if you practice hard, then I assure you, you can get all this this Devi. Then the time he said, wow, so he must practice hard. So with that mind, then later when he went back to Jetavana monastery, then he started practicing very hard, seriously, practicing walking meditation, sitting meditation, and so on. So people were very surprised. Why suddenly turn so much? Before he said that he wanted to return back to become a lay people. Now, practicing so hard. Then he said that Buddha, what is that? Assure him. Con là sự con practice hard để thành tựu cái đó để xiển lu. So people cái đó sẽ laugh at him. So in that way. So the whole story is about like this. Nanda was told that he could have one of them if he strove hard in the practice of the Dhamma. So actually, he said here, knowing this, the Buddha, by supernormal power, so Nanda, the beautiful female devas of the Tawatimsa world, who were far prettier than Princess Dhammapada Kaliani, Nanda was told that he could have one of them if he strove hard in the practice of the Dhamma. Other bhikkhus ridicule Nanda by saying that he was like hiring who practice the Dhamma for the sake of a beautiful girl. So, cái đó hồi sao chú ý đó. Còn ấy lúc mà chứ hồi sao出家咧，伊修行是愛談這個查某嘅性。So Nanda felt very much tormented and ashamed. So the community must feel the Pali word use hiri. Hiri means very shameful. Hiri กับ Uttapa 有没有？有两个，一个是惭，一个是愧，是不是很惭愧？ Very ashamed that all people talking about him like this. So Nanda felt very tormented and ashamed. So in seclusion, 那么他自己一个人的 seclusion, he strove diligently in the practice of the Dhamma and eventually attained Arahant. So finally he strove very hard and become an Arahant. So Nanda 嘛是真正有福气的人，也拄着 Buddha 喏，然后安尼看啊 Buddha help you，然后 he become Arahant. So this story very famous. 这个很出名的一个故事。As an Arahant, his mind was totally released from all attachments. So become Arahant, you have no more attachment whatsoever. And naturally, his mind was purified of lustful thoughts of any kind. So 伊無去想愛查某了，無咧就想講哇，你查某你水你水。So this has been foreseen by the Buddha right from the very beginning. So Buddha had this power to read the mind and to see what is going to happen. And then the people, what we say the maturity, people 伊人嘅inclination and maturity and everything. Buddha 看好事嘅 So Buddha helped him in that way. So he became an Arahant. So when he became an Arahant later, so he say actually he want to release Buddha from that promise. Because Buddha said, I promise you, you can get all this this devi. So then he wanted to release from this Buddha's promise. The Buddha said, once you become an Arahant, the promise is automatically no more broken, because you already no more attachment to this. And then other bhikkhus, having known that Nanda was not happy in the life of a bhikkhu, again asked him how he was faring. So other monks they was thinking of Nanda. Now what happened? He was not happy about his monk's life and so on. How is he going on? So when he answered that he had no more attachment to the life of a householder, so he said that I have no more attachment to the life of a householder. 我冇執着咧，就係人嘅問題。So they doubted Nanda and they informed the Buddha about the matter. So when they listen to this, they understand this because he talking about this is saying that he's like already attained something. So therefore they talk to the Buddha. Is it true that Nanda say that he has no more attachment to the life of a householder? Then the Buddha then explained to them, monk, that previously the nature of Nanda was like that of an ill-roofed house, but now it had developed and was like a well-kept dwelling. So 就想講佢哋厝啊，嘅面嘅咧，是無冚冇事咧流水啦。So likewise our roof there also dripping. Now it's okay because already repaired. So from the day Nanda saw the beautiful female deva of the Tawatimsa world, so he strove to gain release from the samsara. So from the day Nanda saw the beautiful female deva of the Tawatimsa world, he strove to gain release from samsara, the cycle of birth and death. Samsara 意思是什麼？輪迴生死。So you already strove want to become released from samsara. So the Buddha had confirmed that Nanda had indeed won the ultimate goal of the bhikkhu by realizing the Four Noble Truths and became an Arahant. So once you became an Arahant, you know thoroughly, understand thoroughly the Four Noble Truths. So you say you are enlightened. So enlightened of what? Understanding of what? Actually seeing the Four Noble Truths. 苦集灭道，你真正的明白苦，轮回生死的苦，它的原因，它的因断和那个呢道其实是个八正道修行。So this thoroughly so form of truth. So at the conclusion of the discourse, many bhikkhus were benefited and realized that. So after Buddha give the sermon, and other bhikkhus also benefited from this. The Buddha taught this Dhamma, so they also I think gain some kind of payment. So this is whole story 13 and 14. Should we go on another one?
Yeah.
We go on another one.
25 minutes.
Yeah, suffer here and evildoer suffer here and hereafter. Chỉ cái chỗ ọt này lắng à. Chỉ bên là chỉ xíu khẳng khó. Áo xì của trái xíu khó. Ida so chati, pecha so chati, papa kari, papa 就是恶，作恶，kari 就是做，papa kari 作恶的人。Ubhayata so chati, so chati, so vihanyati, diswa kamang kilitang atano. This is 15, our father. Here he grieves. Hereafter he grieves. In both states in this both world, the evildoer grieves. He grieves. He is afflicted, perceiving the impurity of his own deeds. 这个呢是无中人的防御。作恶的人，今世忧悲，来世忧悲，两处忧悲。见自己无谓的行为，他忧悲，他苦恼。So, a butcher who suffer here and hereafter, Chunda. I think this is also quite famous story about Chunda. 这个是杀猪的人，台独的人。This one very
Is
famous.
he the one who gave the Buddha some food that was...
No.
The
There's
same
a-
Chunda, but
There's a
different.
different...
Yeah,
Same
many
name,
Chunda.
but this
Different
Chunda who
Chunda.
live close to Jetavana monastery,
Uh,
and then actually every day kill a lot of this
Big.
pig, and never gave alms to monks, and not going to temple. This Chunda. It's not the other Chunda.
There is one Chunda, the one who take the Buddha to
Horse?
the
Buddha's horse.
Oh, you say
man.
another Chunda.
oh, that's also another...
Yeah,
Chunda.
yeah.
Then
There are
another
many
Chunda
Chundas.
is the last person
Man.
Give the last meal, and then Buddha get the the poison, and then after that, because of that, pass away. So here, a butcher who suffer here and hereafter, this Chunda. Once in a village not far away from Veluvana monastery. Oh, this one is not in Jetavana, this is Veluvana, Chuling Jinsa. This is in
Veluvana.
Rajagaha.
Rajagaha.
So there lived a very cruel and hard-hearted pork butcher by the name of Chunda, who slaughtered animals by torturing them. This Chunda, because he want to kill a pig, he before killing, he used a stick and then hit the body. 拍佢成副佢哋肚啊！
Torture
He
here.
believed that by hitting, then it becomes swollen. Swollen, and then when you kill it, and then the meat is
More.
very good taste or something like this. Because ilang hiping itu je batate ni sanga wapit na kuan wa. So by hitting kat kui sing ku cheng na kala tai. So torture the pig. Very poor and hard-hearted folk butcher by the name of Chunda, who slaughtered animals by torturing them. Chunda had been in this profession for many years, and in all this time, he had not done a single meritorious deed. So, he did not kill a lot, but never do dana, giving as a gong up with some meal. Qua từ về lúc mà nó lên đâu hồi sau đó thì chú lại thóc của anh lại bố họ tiêu people like this So and then before he died he was in such a great pain and agony that he was grunting and squealing, and kept moving about on his hand and knees like a pig for several days. Actually, talk about maybe 7 days. It's an atu na ano. We sing ku ti talk out the young busy for 7 days. Like pig, like animals suffer. You know, I think in Malaysia also people believe that if people who kill this pig, before they die, it's very difficult to die, and then they have to use a basin and then use a knife to put in the water there, and then that only 它才会断气，没有它很难断气。你没听过？
好像
啊，
有啊
有这样的故事。
even got one yang che tu is a chamber this person who used to slaughter pig he fall inside this chamber that one is
这个是好像终身一直杀很久的，没有停，所以很难死的。So then, after suffering physically and mentally, on the 7th day he died and was reborn in a suffering state. So this suffering state means in hell. So he was reborn in hell for suffering for a long time. So some bhikkhus having heard the grunting and squealing coming from his house for several days. So seven days and then continue and so thought that Chunda must be busy killing more pigs. Actually, he young is a pig. Actually, 伊無事特別咧，伊可能擺來擺去啊，到來對厝，伊樣想講，哇，伊人唔知是有做啥物大日子啊，可能大日子太多啊，係先。Chunda was busy killing more pigs, so they remarked that Chunda was very cruel and wicked man, for he did not have a single thought of learning kindness, metta, and was also devoid of any compassion, metta and karuna. Metta, loving kindness, compassion 是 karuna, 無 metta กับ karuna. 因為太子只多啊，如果拍下眼你看啊，torture. Upon hearing their remarks, the Buddha said, "Bhikkhus, Chunda has not been killing pigs." 咁嘅即係刺激就唔是 Chunda 太多。是伊家己啊，成個拄那番地叫。His past evil deeds have overtaken him， 所以這個故事所做嘅這個 bad karma 當然來了。Because of the great pain he had to suffer before his death， I see 看到先。So he was acting and behaving in a very unnatural way。冇講 natural 那關係。So unnatural. Today he died and was reborn in hell. So 咁嘅意思啦，第七日嘅意思。So the Buddha concluded his discourse by saying, "The evildoers always suffer for the evil deeds done by him. He suffered in this world as well as in the next." So 即時人阿未死都喺度 suffer 緊。嗱後世入面咧，如果係地鐵入邊啲受苦。Suffer in the next. So there is no escape from consequences of evil deeds. So here the consequences does not mean that a man must always suffer according to his deed without any hope. So if that is the case, there is no benefit in leading a religious life, nor is there any opportunity to work for one's emancipation. Do you have any issue? You understand what?
Not every religion teaches about karma.
Yeah.
Because, our country has special occasion where korban,
What?
killing
sacrificial
cows, mostly cows. The season before Eid or after Eid.
在穆斯林有个节，他们呢
that is Muslim related to
But also
Islam.
here, around of even Texas, a lot of
Thanksgiving Day, Thanksgiving Day is the
Offering as well.
turkey.
Oh yeah,
They kill turkey
there
for
are
I mean
also, if you're around of
to the
ranch
turkey.
and hunting is a hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also sometimes the state needs hunting season to
Yeah,
control the
especially-
population
of
of
the
certain,
deers, yeah.
either deers or
Yeah,
wolf
yeah.
or
Yeah, once a year in certain
Coyotes.
month, so they allow people, especially I heard in this Texas here to kill this deer because the season only.
deer, hawk.
And then hawk, no, anytime you can kill because too much here. Like two or so two. Oh,
It's
because
a nuisance.
everybody will destroy your thing.
Yeah.
So you are allowed to kill any time. But deer only a certain period that
Yeah.
they allow you to kill.
樣叫 wild boar 啊。
One ball, I think kill one ball.
Coyotes and
Yeah,
The deer, they will make their food. The
no bad.
wild hogs,
yeah.
coyotes, no, right?
No. I
I've
think
not
they-
heard.
Yeah.
Yeah lah, more.
No, I've not heard.
More yes,
Also buffalo.
Buffalo.
Buffalo,
Buffalo.
they
Bison,
also
bison.
Oh, bison.
Yeah,
bison.
bison.
Sometimes overpopulated.
Yes,
Overpopulated,
yes.
yeah.
In the west north.
Bison,
North
they
western
eat the
part.
meat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, Johor lah.
Really?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Rain good lah. Cool it down a bit.
Now my roof is okay. Now raining is okay.
No need to worry.
Otherwise, I'm worried too much. Actually, 好了。我 actually 我當然想講，要參啊，咁你入水啊，咁我
嘢 ceiling
Ceiling
is
high.
all here.
會錄嚟嘅嘢，因為當然水啊。
So those few days didn't rain while waiting.
Actually, the next 2 days raining,
But not heavy.
not so heavy, but quite a lot of water.
Hopefully
And
totally
after
dry
that,
up.
it's all dry until
But
these 2
did
days.
you select the material of the roof or they just come with it?
He come and then he see and then he suggested that this one is cheaper and then this is easier to do
Oh.
So no more that corrugated
because
metal.
we have already had the what is it, the plywood there, whole
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah,
Only the beam is flew away.
yeah.
So then just put on the tar, sheet, and then the tar 2 layers.
Oh.
Then it gum it down and then it can.
So no
stay
more
there.
the corrugated kind of zinc.
No.
more. Okay.
How long is the warranty?
50 years.
50 years.
对我we 哪里我们会活到50年？他的 company 也不知道也会到50年哦。So I don't think of that. If the 10 or 20 years, it's
Yeah.
good enough.
Yeah.
Don't
20
think of
years,
50
yeah.
years.
If 20 years, by
We all know
now, by
around-
20 years,
we are
it's
not-
already 90 years old.
Not 50
Yeah.
years. 20, 30 is already very much. Okay, we have another one more. This Sunda I call Suma. Then this one happy one. Happy are the world doers here and hereafter. Idamo jati pechamo dati. Kata punyo uberyatamo dati. So mo dati. So pamo dati. Diswa kamman visuddha mat dam. Visuddhamat tano. Here he rejoices, hereafter he rejoices. In both states, the world doer rejoices. He rejoices, exceedingly rejoices, perceiving the purity of his own deeds. So
Your name is here, Bhante Katapunna.
Yeah.
So which part of it is Katapunna? Which part of this verse?
Yeah. Ida mo jati pecha mo dati kata punyo.
So what does Katapunna mean?
Kata punyo means kata means done. Punyo means merit.
Oh,
Done merit.
well, okay.
Already done merit in the past.
Done good.
Well
merit.
doer, good doer,
Well doer of something good.
good deeds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good deeds. So 16 是行善的，好了吗？OK， 行善的人今世喜悦，来世喜悦，两处喜悦。见自己清净的行为，他喜悦，他极喜悦。行善 means a well doer. The person this life happy, next life happy. In both lives he is happy. After he see that he do something good, then he is more happier. So he rejoices. So what is it? Dhammika 这个 Dhammika 也是很出名的故事 Dhammika. When I say Dhammika, can you remember the story? 你知道了啦，讲很多次了。Dhammika 告訴你聽哦，
不
當年看到立定嘅飛起來啊，still 嘅飛起來，天上有六輛嘅馬車來叫
told
他。
Sandy because her husband is named Dhamika. 那个Bhante Katapunna的 devotee 啊，他男生叫做 Dhamika， 女的叫 Sandy。然后他带我去 shopping， 然后就跟他讲那个故事。
Yeah. So happy here and happiness here and happiness here after Dhammika. This Dhammika during the Buddha's time. So once they live in Savatthi， 这个故事呢就讲到 Savatthi 去了，舍卫城 in the northern part. A lay disciple by the name of Dhammika. So Buddha was living in Jetavana. Now always Dhammika will come to the temple to do dana, to listen, and then to attending the monk and so on. So he is a very Dhammika is Dhamma. That means those who follow the Dhamma, a person who follow the Dhamma. So who was virtuous? Follow the Dhamma, then of course he have the 5 precepts virtue. He keeping 5 precepts every day and do Dhamma. Very fond of doing charity Dhamma. So he generously offer food and other requisites to the holy man regularly and also on special occasions. So if the 5 來就是做布施，做 food 布施，然後 requisite 是講用物件咯。阿咪需要，伊來咁樣學。Holy man, here holy man means monks actually, monks. Regularly 就常常 and also on special occasions. Special occasion like 像個菩薩day 啦，哈密 day 哈， special occasion 有特別的日子。So he was in fact the leader of many virtuous lay disciples of Buddha who live in Savatthi. 他呢其實是呢常常帶領一幫人來做上師的頭，帶領的 leader 嚟的。伊大禮拜呢，伊唔是一人做，伊咧帶一幫白白做。馬來西亞比較多，我們馬來西亞有很多這種，他們都是呢一個頭帶領了一幫的說我們去做布施。到廟，或是說我們每一個廟，我們的都是 contribution 多少，常常他們有這樣做，所以他們有一個 leader， 因為你沒有一個 leader 的，沒有人帶頭沒人咁樣，所以這個帶頭帶頭的人就係咩 important。
或者我坐一班去嚟 temple。
好了，感謝。
有啊，我帶我的朋友啊去他的廟啊。
回來都可以做10個地方啦。
我坐 James 啊、Judy 啊、我嘅 friend 啊，我能落嘅人。
His friends also to follow.
去做keeping dana.
Leader of many virtuous lay disciples of the Buddha who lived in Savatthi. Dhammika had many children and all of them like their father. Dhammika 不是要去咩驚嘅 ，like who you know? Visakha 也是有很多兒子女兒的
，15 15，
好像是
或 10
你看啊，你淡薄問我講幾嘢啊，咱15個啊，你知啊，當今咧這個20個啊，really，特別伊會驚個咧話，隆中到尾隆中是啥？你真是做這個，老是成阿羅漢哦。
虾米人？
那一個好像是那個那個沙利布特的母親，他有幾個兒子，全部都是出家證阿羅漢的，舍利弗。
是沒？他有好幾個兒子，全部都出家了。
And many brother all become monk, and then also become arahant. 那個也是很特別。
But mom is not.
Later,
Then the last one, yeah, before he passed.
Yes. So Dhammika had many children, all of them like their father. He sang father, so were also virtuous and devoted to charity. Is to a father and one in our Silka.
So around Jetavana, a lot of rich people. Anathapindika is around Jetavana.
Yes.
Visakha is around Jetavana. Dhammika is Jetavana.
Yes, yes. During the time, so the people there very lucky. When Dhammika was very ill, so he loved Popen and was on his deathbed. That means, according to Buddhism, the subsequent birth is determined by thoughts processed at the moment of death. Refer also to the note of chapter 6 story. Okay. So this story already many times already thought. So actually he was very sick and then he called, actually he wanted to listen to the sermon given by the monk, so he requested somebody to the temple Jetavana there to ask Buddha to send some monk there to chant for him. Yo, kêu hồi sau này làm kinh nào, nghe theo kinh. So the monk came and then later they chant and then chant half. I think then he called me at the name.
If this are case, what type of chanting do usually they?
Ilang in his relation to chant is Satipatthana.
Satipatthana.
That time they according to story say he chanted the Satipatthana Sutta. So on buổi sáng còn cho tôi spring khoa được tên mình
A chariot.
Chariot 6 devas come a chariot like waiting for him to come. But then nhân cho they feel.
What big kia?
You can't stop. You can't stop them. Kỹ lại go. When he wanted to listen, finish the chanting, then only he go. But then the monk mistaken, thought that they are chanting, and then this Dhammika says stop, don't want to listen, so they all pack up and go back. So and then when the Dhammika was very ill and was on the deathbed, he requested the Sangha to recite the sacred sutta by his bedside. The sutta, while the bhikkhus were reciting Mahasatipatthana.
Satipatthana
Satipatthana Sutta. And he saw a vision of the 6 decorated chariots from 6 celestial worlds arriving, invite him to their respective world. Where are these 6 here? So Buddhists do not believe that the earth is only inhabitable plane, and that human beings are the only beings. Planes are numerous and beings are innumerable. After death, one may be reborn as a human being or in a subhuman state or in a celestial plane according to one's action. The so-called being in the subsequent life is neither the same as its predecessor or as it was as it's a change, as it already changed, nor absolutely different as it is identical streams of life. It's totally different, absolutely different. Because it's as identical stream of the consciousness of life. So Buddhism denies an identical being, but affirm an identity in process. 所以不是同样的一个人，也不是说完全不是另外一个人，因为呢，他的那个呢前世呢的那个生命啊的接下来的，你了解吗？这样的生灭了。所以在这里呢 ，6 chariots 是什么？叫做 Maharajika、Kawatimsa、Yama、Tushita、Paranimita Wasawati。
Tusita
是啊，6欲天啊，
Tushita、
是啊，
Nimararati、
他选的就要去6欲天。
Paranimita Wasawati。6 celestial world。这类lạc嘢是叫sanctuary dewa。
他选的就是那个达瓦丁，就是
所以 these 6 dewa from this sensual world, inviting him to come because he had already done a lot of merit,
But
dana,
he was
and
not
then siya.
Sotapan?
No,
Mm.
because not.
不
这
哦
个达米哥没有讲到他是受大半，
Mm.
可是 very virtuous
Mm.
and then very generous. So by that much, so he is
So he can
sufficient.
choose where he goes?
Because these 6 already waiting. Anyone he can choose.
Multiple choice.
Just
D to E,
choose the highest.
yeah, A to E.
But he prefer to go to where the Buddhists are going.
The next Buddha degree.
Yeah. If you go to other one, the highest one, but there's Mara there. Some people believe that the highest Deva there is like Mara there. So they don't practice. So therefore, these 6 chariots or these 6 Deva, you
But
see.
Mara, I heard is only prevent the
Hmm?
Bodhisattva to be a Buddha, not just like hantu.
This
No? Mara is
disturb
not
everybody.
hantu. Yeah.
High class, right?
Yeah, very high class. It's only for when Bodhisattva is about to be a Buddha, not like hantu flying around and hunting people.
Very specific, is it?
Yeah.
The purpose, there's only
Yeah.
one purpose,
Even Mahamangalana was a Mara before one time.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was born also as Mara.
Ah.
And then he suffered also because of his bad deed. And then later he came back as a human being. And he also became a Mara before. So the bhikkhus thinking that they were being asked to stop. So actually, this Dhammika told them to wait. So stop that, wait. So for a while, for fear of interrupting the recitation of the sutta, the bhikkhus thinking that they were being asked to stop. So discontinued their chanting and left the place. So we saw kalau kau ngam mena non停的。So kalau sau later the Buddha trở về cùng người làm cho nó, trở về làm con. Then Buddha có một sự quan ý sự. So a little while later, Dhammika told, so he could regain a consciousness like that. Then Dhammika asked his children about the 6 decorated chariot waiting for him. Then he asked them, "If we saw Zhao Tu Liao, they are going to know how we go on me or them say. Now we go on to 6 they were waiting now. I keep to spring kaho. So then he decided to choose the chariot from the Tushita world and pass away with happiness and confidence in his mind. So then his son must answer Hitoshita heaven better. So then he decided to go to live to Sita heaven. And then later he passed away very peacefully and happily.
But the 6 chariots are from Tusita heaven.
No,
Yeah.
different, one from
Oh,
each.
different. Oh.
Then tawa tim sa 一个了，一个天一个
Yama.
chariot，Yama 一个了，了解都是他。
Yeah, take your pick.
特別咧，一經嘅咧都是他，所以幾個經都是他。
These six celestial worlds are nowhere does Pure Land fall into any of these celestial worlds, right?
They are much
Lower,
happier and much everything much better than us, a lot.
No,
So it
no,
is-
I'm referring to the Mahayana Pure Land.
Oh, Pure Land.
Sukhavati.
Oh,
Is it? Where does
because
that fall?
They are also
in the-
a happy world because they are
in-
happy
in-
world because they are like human also we are called is Sukati Yanti. Sukati means happy, happy place.
Human.
Human
real.
being and Dewa. So Dewa is also considered much more better than human.
Yeah.
So we are so happy world also.
So my question is, where does Pure Land or Sukhavati, where does it fall in that happy realm?
Or in
The
Theravada,
lowest of
we
the-
say this heaven is also Sukhavati. In Theravada say this is this Dewa world is a Sukhavati.
in Sukawati.
It's a
So the
Sukawati.
Mahayana Pure Land is what? Where?
That one I don't know because that is another story of Amitabha Buddha. So created another world called Amitabha world. So that is different. But this one, Sukawati, is in Theravada sense means happy place, happy plane. Or maybe sometimes you can say pure place. So because everything is compared, we cannot compare to them. What they think, the thing come to them. They don't have to work. They work.
Yeah. I know it's just enjoyment and pleasure
enjoyment.
throughout.
So if you want durian, the thing, durian comes to you.
Until your time runs out.
You don't have to think of time and wait for the durian to ripe and so on. Nó ra chợ durian nó lại tăng nó. Có tỷ sĩ durian tăng nó. In many小的durian lại.
But people live in this sensual world, but they still can suffer. They still can suffer.
Yeah. Towards the end.
Of course.
Even
still fight.
They still got the mind.
Of course,
Yeah.
still have
Impermanent.
still.
In Deva world also they also have suffering because also
They also have
greed,
all
hatred,
the
delusion.
jealousy.
They were jealous also sometimes and so fighting like this Asura and the Tavatimsa, they were fighting. So Thi Kong Gali Asura Pa. Asura Pa Asura cái tìm lúc bị tòa hai story. Yeah.
Even the Deva also, they got ranking also, got good Deva and bad Deva.
But Bhante, can I digress a little bit from whatever we did today? I want to ask about Amitabha Buddha. Firstly, it's hard for me to understand when the name Amitabha Buddha is being mentioned. Because to me, Buddha is just Buddha. There is no Amitabha. I know Gautama Buddha and all the previous Buddhas before him. But who is this Amitabha Buddha? How did this Amitabha Buddha concept come about?
This is
I know it's
Mahayana Buddhist text.
Yeah.
But in Theravada, because Theravada we don't have
So
this sutta.
You do not
And then-
have much knowledge about Amitabha Buddha, how it came about, and
This
what
one
is
you have to
related?
read the Mahayana Sutta. Now Mahayana Sutta, then there is a sutta mention about this Amitabha Buddha and how he made the vows and how this world, these people who have faith and then go to.
who is he? Was he also a human to start with?
It's a
in the beginning?
man-made story.
Okay, never mind. How did the story come about now?
Our one finished, then we stop here first.
You can
and
stop and then we can
then
continue
because,
discussing. Yes.
People will be waiting.
Yes, please.
We
I
have
don't know,
to-
unless they are interested too.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
let me see. A little more.
A little bit more?
Yes,
I thought we
those
finished the end.
virtues men
I'm
rejoices in this
sorry.
world as well as in the next. So those who are doing the good will rejoice in this world and the next.
Yes.
So one is suffer in this world and then suffer in the next.
Yeah.
Okay. So today this one is finished here. Then we do this
Sharing of it.
sharing of knowledge. Etawata kami
Sampatam punya sampatam sabbe dewa sabbe buddha sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampati siddhya idame punya asavakaya maham hotu nibbana sapaccayo hotu sadhu sadhu sadhu.
Okay, yeah. Then we can continue your.
Yeah, if anybody can just share whatever you know.
This one is exclusively Mahayanist text, not in Theravada.